Hello, welcome to Razmafzar TV. This is Hayden Lewis. Today I want to talk about using the bazuband as a last-ditch support. So ideally, the Iranian Javan Mard, equivalent to a knight, has his shamshir and his support. But let's say this arm is disabled, or more so you don't have a support. Let me put this up. Or more so you don't have a support because it broke or you dropped it or whatever the situation is. So now all you have is your armor, your bazuband, your khorokhud, and your shamshir. So a way to use it as a makeshift support is to have your hand ready, like when you see us use game, kadare, and card and bishgabs, hanjar, we have our hand at the ready. So this is more functionally so to use the bazuband to protect yourself. So ideally, when you don't have a support, you have this bazuband ready to protect yourself. You'll have your weapon hand in front. So when I go to attack, I'm cutting away. The space is covered with the bazuband. Boom, boom. Covering the space with the bazuband. Boom, boom. Now, because of my style of bazuband, I don't have any protection on my hand, so there is that risk of your hand being struck. So take it as you see it. A lot of bazuband, and I have an example, will have like a male mitten for your hand. So just keep that in mind, that if you don't have hand protection, your hand is at risk for obvious reasons, because you have this out here protecting. I would mainly recommend this technique for covering if you have an open face helmet, to cover it, because I use the sapara for the same reason, to cover it. I wouldn't necessarily be reaching out all the time to try to deflect blows. I'd keep it tight to protect this face rather than actively engaging like you would with a sapar. Now that doesn't mean that you can't use it. You just have that risk of being hurt, and being hurt could lead to you being defeated. Alright, so another thing you can do is when you are close, you can use the bazuband to move their tool out of the way, and then use yours as well. You can use it to strike. So keep that in mind, that the armor has more purpose than just covering the body part it's on. It could be utilized for far more than defense, or have a more active defense than previous thought. And thank you very much for watching.